Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of our new playthrough here on Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. This is the Barbary War campaign, and we're getting ready to go into another naval mission. So we're going to go ahead and get our ships ready to go for that. There are also a couple of side missions that we could send our ships on before we advance to the next stage, but we don't have to do that until after we fight this battle. So we don't have to do that at the same time and have to divide our forces. So right now we're going to focus on building up these 4 ships with the available resources that we have. So first things first, we're going to focus on the Essex a little bit here. I do want to get these crew upgrades. So let's start with, I think, morale. We're going to start with for the first one. And then we have the option of gunnery and boarding, reload speed and accuracy, or rotation and move speed. Boy. I feel like we're going to go with reload speed and accuracy in this case. We are going to go at least up to the optimal crew size. I do eventually... Oh, we can go as high as 420. I don't think we want to go that high. Especially because I don't think we're going to have the ability to do that in terms of weight once we start adding upgrades to the ship. I'm looking at the available weapons, and I really want to get something that has bayonets. It's only going to cost us 508 to go to that. That way, in case we do get into a boarding situation, we'll have that ability. Now we have the ability to do upgrades as well. And some of these upgrades don't cost all that much. Others do. I like the idea of boarding equipment, but I also like the idea of being able to reduce the weight. Unified gun carriages is pretty expensive, though. I'm going to go with lightweight gun carriages. That's a cheaper option. And then look at what we have available for us for this upper deck guns. These are upper and lower decks. On the lower decks, we've got 26 guns. Right now, those are 12-pounders, which are the biggest that we have available to us. These particular guns don't have nearly the range that these guns down here do. It's going to cost 2,786 and 1 of our reputation points to upgrade to a gun that has much better range. So we're going to do that. So I want to at least do a little bit of upgrades to each of these 4 ships before I go back and see where we're at financially. Same thing here. I want to at least get to the optimal crew. We may go higher than that eventually. Won't cost us anything to switch over there. I think again we'll go morale. That's the only one we have right now. Let's at least do the crew for all of these first. We've still got 130 of these in the armory. So we're going to have to buy some. Nautilus. There we go. So now everything... We've still got quite a bit of money. So we can start looking at other upgrades for each of these ships. I'm thinking for some of these smaller ships, I might look at better protection, which is going to reduce their capacity some, but that's okay because we've got a little bit of room there. Not on this one, we don't. That's a lot of money to spend on a small ship that pretty soon we probably won't be using. Okay, so with the Enterprise, we are going to upgrade again to the much better range guns for 1900. I think that's a better option than trying to add some of these other upgrades. Now this would be a reduction in damage if we went to these ones here. But again, I feel like it's worth it. Wow, not for 5,000. I don't think I'll do that. There we go. Alright, and for these guys, we've got quite a bit of available weight, so we can really max out the crew. So let's do that there. I don't want to spend all the money just because I have it. It doesn't mean I need to spend it. But I do like the idea of having the extra crew on some of these ships. Okay, so that leaves us with 10,022 available reputation points. Let's go ahead into this fight and see what happens. Okay, so once again, we have a choice to make on the quality of opponent in terms of our strategy and what we get as a reward. I feel like this early in the campaign, usually once you get into the campaign a little deeper and you've got more ships, more weapons, and availability and things like that, it's easier to take on these missions. But early on, it's kind of scratching and clawing your way. So I feel like, especially because I'm not very good at the sea battles, I'm going to go with the easier version of this mission. And I'll make up for that by taking on harder missions with the land battles, where I feel much more comfortable. So at least early on, this is what we're going to do. We get to take as many as 3 there, and then we'll bring in 1 as a reinforcement later on. We'll see what we're up against to start here. Captain, we're in position. So we're going to be taking on 1 to start. Pirate sail has already been spotted exiting the straits. Must be intercepted with no delay. The mission itself, we have to capture 2 ships and eliminate the enemy fleet in order to get a victory. 2 ships that aren't even available yet, so we know they're going to be coming later. So we need to try and take on this guy while we have the ability to, before the rest of them arrive. So let's try to get over this way. We're going to be going into the wind, but at least we can try to intercept him before he gets wherever it is he's going. Okay, we've almost got him into range now for the Essex. There we go. We're going to get our first shots on him. Didn't really do anything yet. There we go. Now we're landing some hits. We got 1 on his pump. Got some hits on his armor. That's where having those longer range guns really comes in handy, is for a moment like this. Of course, now we're going into the wind, so we're going to have some issues there, but that's okay. Oh, nice. We took out 1 of his masts right off the bat. Here comes the second ship. We can see it in behind. I want to try and sink these guys as quick as I can. I don't have any interest in capturing these ships because I'm going to need every man for whatever's going to come later. Now we're going to have to switch over now to the other side. That second one's going to be well out of range, at least to start. Main thing is I don't want to let him in behind me. Alright, let's sink this guy in a hurry. Beautiful. I'm going to slow down now. I don't think we're quite in range for the lower deck guns yet. Next time these guns fire, I want to get a good look at the animation on that now. So those are the upper deck guns firing. Let's see the lower ones. There we go. There goes the lower deck. Nice. That's cool. Alright, we just about got this guy taken care of. Probably in time for the 3rd and 4th ships to arrive, wherever they may be. Finish him. Alright, he's taking on water now. Might be enough. Yeah, that guy's pretty much toast. Alright, we're going to have to start swinging around now, try and come in. Oh, yep, there's one down. And all his crew are going to go to the other ship. We're firing on the crew now. We have to turn into the wind to try and get at this guy. Looks like he's going to come at me. Or he's just trying to come at the crew, I don't know. He might just be trying to come to get them. Okay, here we go. Forget the crew, go after the ship. Doesn't matter what happens to them if they have nowhere to go. Nice. Good first round of hits there. I'm not even worrying about the sails, because right now, since it's just basically one ship at a time we're taking on, I'm just trying to do the damage and sink them. I'm not going to worry about slowing them down, trying to outmaneuver. And I want to try and take out each one of these ships before the next ones arrive, but we've got, looks like about 17 minutes before the next phase of this mission happens. Oh, good. We're off to a good start, though. So we should have this guy dealt with before the next ones come in. Let's get a little more sails going here, because he's outrunning us at the moment. Who are we shooting at? Oh, the crew. Still outrunning us. Are we even hitting any of them? Doesn't seem like it. I wonder if we've got range for... Nah. They're just out of grape shot range. Alright, 6 minutes till the next phase of this mission. And he's going to be out of range. Probably going to have to wait until he comes back around to finish him off. Alright, here we go with phase 2. Let's see what happens. Now we'll probably get into the main part of this mission. Oh yeah, here we go. Lots of fun coming our way. Le Dragon with 280 men. Pirate sails coming from the ocean. They seem to return from a profitable raid, having captured 2 American merchants and a French frigate. We must recapture our ships and destroy the pirates. Alright, so we have to destroy all of these ships and capture these 2 here. I'm especially concerned about that big one. This is going to get interesting. Now he's going to turn toward us, so that's the good news. We can try and finish this ship off before we worry about the other guys coming our way. That's really the ideal situation here. let's slow down. Because he's going into the wind and we're going with it now. Now he's turning. Hit him. Alright, lovely. He's coming straight at us. It's like a kamikaze mission. Here comes our reinforcement ship. I'm going to put him on AI for now. Until we deal with what we're dealing with down here. So hopefully this guy doesn't come in and cause any real damage to any of our ships. Nice. I'm taking a little bit of damage on the Essex. Alright, they're taking on water now. Get wrecked. Hopefully he doesn't get a chance to board us here. I'm going to use the siren to use some grape shot here and wipe out the crew a little more. I do not want him into a boarding situation. There we go. Alright, now go ahead and switch to solid. Now they surrendered. Sink it anyway. I don't want any surrenders. I don't have the manpower to spare to take a ship, especially one that's about to sink. That's the crew there. They're trying to get over to these other ships. The last thing I need is for them to get on the big one. There they are. His ship just sank. Okay, on to the next ones. Looks like Nautilus is going to make first contact with the enemy. I'm not a huge fan of him having to go up against the dragon. But if we can maybe get in front of it, maybe get some shots on his sails. I mean, we're not in range for that yet. Just going to have to be solid shot from here. We still got a hit on his sails. Maybe we can at least screw up their maneuverability. It's going to be a little while before we get the other ones into position. Just because of the wind. Alright, stay in front of them. Don't let them get a broadside on you. Just trying to hit those sails. Alright, I'm going to drop my sails here just because we're in pretty advantageous position for the moment, but that's going to change quickly. Hit those sails. Alright, now quickly turn. Oh, here he goes. He's going to try and get on my broadside now. Alright. Raise him. No, 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 no. Oh, boy. This is about to get ugly. Stay out in front. Alright, he's going to get one massive broadside on me here, and it's not going to feel good. There we go. Alright. AI. No, I don't want you to fire on those ships. We're trying to capture these ships. Board this guy. Alright. Now we've got to deal with these ones, and we've got to sink them all. That's part of the mission. Again, this is where it's nice to have those long-range guns. See how we do here. Not a ton of accuracy, but the ones that are hitting are causing damage. I'm using grape shot here just because I don't want to damage the ships. I want to capture them. There's only 15 men on each of them. Hopefully these guys aren't just going to go all the way in and across the line. I mean, if that counts as eliminating them, then fine. Because I can't believe they would expect me to be able to sink all these ships if they're just going to zip right across. Alright, you know what? Try and capture this one first. Let's turn off the AI, see if we can do this. Get it turned. Match their speed. Alright. Yeah, I think these guys are just going to flee. And that's fine if they do. As long as it doesn't affect my mission. Got crew shock here. See if we can get in close enough to board. There we go. Beautiful. Bring it in. One down. All right, cut it loose. Get him out of here. Go get the other one. Meanwhile, what's happening over here? Yeah, we're getting all bunched up. Oh, they're turning back around. Okay. All right, now let's grab this other one. Oh, there we go. We're going to get him from this side. It's not ideal. Not entirely sure it's going to work. Oh, it might. All right, you get out of here, Maria. Go with the wind. Got it. All right. Skeleton crew, get them out of here. And you go that way, Nautilus. All right, so far so good. Okay, here we go. Now we start taking these guys on. There's 4 of them. Mainly, as long as I don't get outmaneuvered, we should be okay. Going right into the wind at the moment, that's fine though. He's coming straight at me. I'm gonna try and board me, is he? Oh yeah, get lit up. Nice. Alright, we're gonna have to do some separate maneuvering with these other ships. Alright, Essex, light this guy up. I'm not worried about crew. I'm mostly worried about sinking the ships. So that's why I'm not switching to canister at close range. I would like it if this guy would stop firing at his own ship, though. Alright, that guy surrendered. That doesn't necessarily do me a lot of good, though. Where's my other ship? Nautilus. They're coming this way. Lovely. Okay, he picked up some stragglers on the Le Dragon, so now he's got 302 men on board that one. That's going to be the big challenge. I really would like to eliminate all these other ships before we deal with that one. Oh no, Essex is on fire. That is not a good situation. Hopefully we can get that thing put out. Man, that would be devastating. If that rage is out of control, we're losing some men. Alright, now we're going to have to fire on this close one first. It's just too juicy to target that close. Alright. Fire's under control now. He is getting some shots on my stern, though. If this guy wasn't in the way, we'd have a real shot at getting at Le Dragon right now. How we coming, Nautilus? Let's get Nautilus going this way. Actually coming right at these ones that are in bad shape. Look at you screening for the big ship. Darn you. This guy at some point is going to unsurrender. I might need to go ahead and grab that ship. Just to be safe. Oh boy. We got on his stern. Beautiful. I'm going to turn right here. This is where it's going to get kind of difficult when we start getting into close quarters here. Siren's doing pretty good right now on the Dragon. We gotta drop our sails so we can get a little more range, though. Okay, Nautilus. We gotta switch you back to solid shot. Alright, bring Siren in behind Essex now. Enterprise is going to grab Tunis, hopefully before they unsurrender. Come on, get in behind the dragon. Got a perfect chance to do that. Okay, Enterprise is boarding. Maria is escaping, so that's good. There, we got the Tunis. Now we just have to eliminate the enemy fleet. Oh yeah. Looking good there. So this guy sank. All of his men are going to go to that one. Yes, I know that ships are female, but it's just a thing I do. I call them guys no matter what, so... Beautiful. Light them up. This might be one worth trying to capture. Though it'll certainly hurt me in terms of manpower to do so, because he's sending men that way. You can see those 27 men trying to get on there. These guys are probably not able to get on that ship. Alright. Let's send these ones up. No, don't give them too many men. Oh, this concerns me a little bit here. Come on, get moving, Tunis. Maria has retreated. Yeah, he's loading more and more men up on this thing. I'm worried he's going to take the Tunis back. Because if he does, he's got men on that ship. Oh, now he's got 315 on the Dragon. Come on, Enterprise, get up there. I may have to sink it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this thing. turn this stern to me. Okay, Dauphin's retreated, so we got both of those captured ships safe. I'm going to let Essex be on AI duty, trying to capture that thing. Take these ones off of AI and deal with them. Dragon's taking on water. I may be literally trying to capture a sinking ship. Come on, Tunis, get out of here. Alright, I'm going to briefly switch my target with Essex. Although if we sink one or both of these ships, those men are just going to get on the Dragon, and we're going to repeat the process. Okay, here we go. Grab it. Okay, here we go. His crew's pretty shocked, so even though it's a pretty substantial crew, you see we're not losing many men. Let's just sink these other two and be done with it. Alright, that one's going really, really well with the Dragon. We sank another one. We captured the Dragon. Oh, the Dragon sank. Darn it. I was afraid of that. We were about to have him. Okay. That leaves just the one ship now. That's too bad. I was really hoping we'd be able to grab that one. Now we're just trying to finish this guy off. As he loads up with more and more crew. There we go. Alright. 4 ships took on 9. End result, we grabbed those 2 ships back. They're troop ships, cargo ships, so that'll be helpful when we get into a land mission. But and the Tunis. Unfortunately, though, we didn't do what I wanted to, which is to grab that 40-gun ship right there. That would have been really, really nice to have. And we darn near did it, too. Alright, let's take a look and see where we are at this point, because what we're going to do now is we're going to simulate those other 2 missions, which will happen by repairing and replenishing a couple of our vessels get their manpower back up a little bit here. Let's take a look at that. All right, the enemy commander has contacted me and is offering to pay a ransom for the safe return of his captured men. 105 prisoners for 572. Parole, I'll get a reputation bonus. Reject his proposal. Let's hang on to him for now. So we got 62,000 there. So now we've got these side missions we can do. And you can see the percent chance of success does go up depending on what you send into it. And of course we can improve that by going for luck. And I'm going to put some luck into these things here. So let's go back for a second and repair Nautilus, because every little ship's going to help a little bit right now. Okay. So if we send Essex, that's 84% chance of success on that mission. What if we send the other three? That gets up to 91% there. So let's do that. Let's send Essex here for 84% chance. And then we hit the next stage. He's still trying to do that. Reject it. All right, let's see how those missions turned out. Awesome. 23,000 money, 8 reputation, 1 career point. Light damage to the Essex, but she completed the mission. Another success. Light, no damage. We sank and did heavy damage to another one. 6 more reputation, 7,900 more money, 1 more career point. For a grand total going into this next phase of 105 prisoners, almost 103,000 in funds, 50 reputation points. Now we are going to have our first land mission, I think. It looks like it. And then we're going to have another big sea mission. But more importantly, it looks like we've gotten a new ship. 2 new ships, USS United States, USS Chesapeake. The United States is a 60-gun, 4th-rate frigate. That's nice to have. And so is the Chesapeake. So you can see how now we're starting to build up a bit of a fleet. We're starting to get a lot more options as far as what we're going to be able to do moving forward. But we're going to wrap it up right there. Let me know your thoughts about all of that. And we'll be back in a couple days with another mission. Thanks for watching.